I think people might judge homeless people.
Like they're lazy or
uneducated.
Hobos or
Bums.
they don't want jobs or
scary.
freeloaders.
Stuff like that.
I don't think that's the case.
The Ottawa Mission, my first experience with them, I had come to this city and I was pretty much at the end of my rope with my addiction.
When I got out of jail, one of the conditions was to seek services to my addictions, to my addiction problems. So I got into stabilization at the mission.
What brought me at the Ottawa Mission was I wanted a career change, and when I was living my life, I was a drug addict and a heavy drinker.
How did you change your situation?
I attend the day program with Nick, which is part of the addiction services, and it helps me stay sober. Listening to Nick and the share groups and whatever the topic might be for the day, just hearing different people's outlooks on different subjects, hearing people's past experiences, it's what works for me.
Job program I took at the Ottawa Mission, best experience I ever had in my life. It doesn't teach you only how to cook, but it teaches you how to be a better person and change your lifestyle or anything like that.
Two of the programs, like in the Lifehouse program itself, two of the classes, two of the groups that have been most influential in my own personal life, I guess, is the anger management that they offer there. You know, I got those kind of issues, and the Seeking Safety program that's offered there. It's helped me to get in touch with some emotions and some feelings and some memories that I had kind of suppressed for X amount of years.
Did people treat you differently when you were at the Ottawa Mission?
Yes and no. Some of the people that I do know, that I did know, they saw a different person in me, being where I was, and like I was pretty open. Like I told people where I was staying. I was like, look, I'm facing, I'm challenging my addictions. I'm, trying to be a better person, and I told everybody exactly where I was. And people that I thought might have had a problem with addictions or whatnot, I'd suggest to come in there. And some of them have, some of them haven't.
There's a saying that I heard, and it's not what you think of me that hurts me. It's what I think of me that hurts me, And so I like to believe that today myself.
What did you learn from your experience?
If I can change, anybody can change.
I never really had empathy for anyone before. I couldn't put myself in anybody else's shoes. But since my sobriety, I've learned that, and that's one of the things I'm really happy about.
How did it feel asking the Ottawa Mission for help?
Asking for help is, it doesn't come easy for me or people like me, so I've been told.
Because I was afraid to ask for help.
Even me, my pride gets in the way. But again, asking for help was what brought me to where I am now.
So it doesn't come easy, but the payoff is worth it,
What would you tell someone that was dealing with similar problems?
I wish I could go back and redo it with all the knowledge that I have now.
You need to ask for help. If you don't ask for help, you're not gonna go nowhere.
Be true to yourself and stay real with yourself. There's only one of us here, and I owe it to myself to be true to me, and I think we all owe that to ourselves,
I think people become homeless, obviously not by choice. I think it's just a series of circumstances and fortunate events, like maybe they get kicked out of their house or they lose their job, or maybe a battle with addiction causes them to spend most of their money on different things. So I think it's just unfortunate events.
The Ottawa mission is a starting point and hopefully a finishing point too.
The Ottawa mission is the best thing that you can go to if you need help.